All right, just got 30 minutes of cardio done. Recorded it on the Strava. It's like 11 a.m. I'll put it up here. But I'm feeling really sore from yesterday's workout. Those front raises combined with maybe just the side delts or I guess the heavy bench really fried me up. So I'm feeling really good. I'm gonna go hit kind of an easier pull day because legs the day before yesterday and push yesterday was heavy and intense and really went to failure with a lot of heavy stuff. So I'll probably pick 2 or 3 exercises and do 1 to 2 epic sets, really hard sets for back today, and then do maybe 6 to 8 good sets of biceps, a few sets of forearms, maybe calves. They might be a little sore, but yeah, work out along those lines. So I'm gonna eat breakfast and get to the gym. Meal number 1 going down. I'll show you guys a quick clip of what it is. Pancake batter, turkey and broccoli, and salsa.
People that are listening, what is it?
Rest of the pre-training fuel. Let's get it up to 50 carbs. We'll see you guys at the sesh.
I met you last night, baby. Before I blew your mind.
Alright guys, so let's jump right into these voiceovers. We've got plenty of workout footage. This video is going to be, the majority of it's going to pretty much just be training and eating, as most of my videos are, but these 2 workouts you're going to see a pull and a push day consecutively. I actually took a break in between these workouts. The pull and push workouts were relatively light, so I'm going to start structuring my program, or my programming I guess, just my workouts, by having a heavy push and a heavy pull day where I focus a bit on compounds, and then lighter push and pull days where I focus more on stretching and set intensity, set volumes, and just overall, I guess, duration and intensity of some sets. So going more for the pump, I guess you could say. Just still keeping the intensity very high, but not really strength training on those days. So this pull day was just kind of sort of heavy, and then I went into more pump type of work. The barbell rows at the beginning you saw were me trying to do it really as strict as I could. I ended up doing a couple working sets, and then I did a set with 80s. Again, obviously I'm sure most of you guys can row 100 plus, as can I, but it's really all about the form on those. So the way I try to keep my back straight or rounded on the seated row, I'm trying to do that as well on the 1-arm dumbbell row. And here I did a couple sets of assisted pull-ups. The camera hates this light up here, so it didn't really work out too well. And that was pretty much it for back. So I hit a couple working sets on dumbbell row, a couple working sets on seated row, and then 2 working sets on assisted pull-ups. Then went right into traps and rear delts. So hit 2 sets with 95s, I think. I lost the strap traveling, so I ordered another pair off Amazon. Same Vallejo ones. It was like $5 on Amazon Prime, so they should be here probably tomorrow. And yeah, so for traps and rear delts, I hit shrugs and rear delt flies. But note here, like I said, going for the pump, I just did 1 set of these lat pull downs with something that felt sort of heavy but really easy on my joints and my elbows. And I just busted out, like, I don't know how many reps that was, but you guys pretty much just saw me go, I don't know, an insane amount of reps. And still today I'm sore in the lat, so I don't know what it's from, if it's from the rows or what, but you know, on the day where I wasn't going heavy, I'm actually pretty sore. And I felt pumped a lot during this workout, so definitely gonna stick to strength training, you know, getting my bench up, getting certain pulling movements up. But again, as far as the squeeze, the pump, good contractions goes, I just have a feeling that I can't get stronger forever or progress on strength, you know, for the rest of my life, especially when I'm dieting. So there's got to be other ways to progress, and that's going to have to be with other methods. So it's time to experiment, and it's time to work hard. And regardless of what a lot of people say who oversimplify training and kind of make it seem like the only way to get better is through progressive overload with weights, sets, or reps, I kind of think that's bullshit. I think that's a good way to get bigger and should be your main focus. But you know, if you've been powerlifting for 10 years straight and you want to gain size, you shouldn't force yourself to get stronger on all 3 lifts. You can add in bodybuilding style hypertrophy training, metabolic fatigue training, sets and reps and accessory work to get bigger without necessarily adding anything to your big 3, and it actually might even take away from it. So again, not trying to oversimplify anything. I like trying to get strong relative to my leverages, and I'm trying to get big, so I'm not going to focus on only bench, dead, and not even squat really, but benching and deadlifting. I got to focus on everything else that I can, focus on weak points. So getting in some epic arm training, hit some hammer curls with the dumbbells, about 3 working sets, hit the cable row, 2 working sets, and then I crushed, I think 3 sets of about 20 to 25 with 40 pounds here, and did some reverse curls. So you guys are pretty used to that. Sorry, I'm kind of half asleep. I just trained chest. Push day, you guys will see that workout in a second. But yeah, I finished off pull day with calves. I need a damn coffee because, oh man, the workout took it out of me. You'll see it in a couple minutes.
On your left side, and it's crazy how committed you are, and that's what you. But my focus when I was in my, I could not believe I could just eat so much. Like I've never seen.
All right, guys, grocery pickups post-workout. Just had my shake, went to the grocery store. Now it's time to eat again. The basics, something new here. Got to be careful with this. I'm gonna make sure I eat it at least once or twice a day so I don't crave it. And I've heard of these from several people. They're really, really good. So I guess I'll show you guys my post-workout meal now. 6 ounces of chicken, 1.5 servings of oats, which is almost 40 carbs. Put 70 grams in, and we'll be right on the money. Oh my God. Would you look at that? Volume. All right, let me try this for you guys. I think Chris Tuttle is the one that baked these up. Damn good. I can't wait to try these oats. That's a meal for you guys. 50 carbs, 50 protein, no fat. Straight up super berry. All right, guys. Peace. Monday morning at Home Depot. Just brought my car to the dealership to drop it off. What I'm looking for is some potential mats to bring to my gym in case that lifting off the floor becomes a problem. So I found these right here. Recreational rubber deck plate 3x4. Figured I could get 2 of these bad boys. They feel pretty solid. And they don't seem to bend when I stand on them. You can't really tell, but so I'm gonna keep these in mind. If I keep having issues, I'll be back to these. But I think 2 of these in the corner of the gym might just work. Focus, iPhone. But yeah, we'll see. All right, not spending 40 bucks today though. Good morning. It is 7:12. About to go hit my fasted morning cardio. Crazy thing about today is 63 in Miami. Now I was just gonna eat, rest, and go train and do my cardio after, mostly because I want to get tan while I walk outside and I want it to be warm. But in reality, I'm gonna try to not do my cardio post-workout this spring, because I just don't think it's optimal. For fat burning, it might be really good, but if you're having 90-minute plus workout sessions, I'd rather spend my time post-workout getting my stretching in and getting my shake in versus walking for 30 or 40 or 45 minutes after training. If I want to do my cardio depleted, it's either going to be in the morning, separate from my training, or I'm going to wake up, eat, go to the gym to work out, and then I'll find a time to do my cardio later in the day when I'm low carbs and stuff like that. So let's get today started. I'm going to show you guys the steps I take, and then I'm going to go hit this 30-minute walk. Let's do it. Feel like Rich Piana already. Let's piss.
some kind of medical condition. There are a few medical conditions where you have to do that, but
All right, so just a few sups down the hatch before this walk. Some caffeine in me. I'm not trying to get too stimmed out because I want to come home, eat, and rest and hit the gym. Back from the cardio. Few ounces of chicken, cup of rice, a little bit of spring mix, just scoop away. That's how I'm starting the day, and then I'll be in the gym. So let's get it going. Back in the loner. Back in the loner. Alright, off to the gym. There's one thing I've learned in the past week. Don't drink my pre-workout until I get there, because you never know what the hell is gonna happen. I'm gonna start having heavy push, heavy pull days, and then getting in there as soon as possible and having light push, light pull days as far as compound movements go. But intensity and challenge, or the intensity level of the sets is gonna be high. Sorry, I'm still kind of half asleep. But so I'm gonna start today with some cable flies, then get into a pressing movement, then finish with a fly and dip superset, and then do some sort of delt and or tricep and or ab movements. See if we can get this damn Bluetooth to work. Oh. So good. That bass. Let's ride. Okay, so we are back. Again, this is the push day where I'm focusing on not strength training. Don't really know what to call it yet. I don't want to say anything I don't mean. So this is a chest day and a push day where I focus on not benching and not strength training. So did my yoga warm up, did my walking, did my muscle activation with my green TheraBand, and hopped into some chest flies. I did 1 plate for 25, 2 plates for 25, 2.5 plates for 25. And this is my last set here. 3 plates with 3.5 plates, and I went for like 20 reps. And I'm leaving almost every set in here in live speed. So you're gonna see how long these sets take me. I pretty much did 2 working sets, 1 to 2 working sets per exercise with a challenge set where I just go balls to the wall. So I did a set with 2 plates on the incline here, where I got like 8 or 9 reps, and it actually felt pretty damn heavy. And so what I did here is I took a couple minutes of a break and I did rest pause, where I did, and I'm showing my rest periods here, live speed, where I did about 5 or 6 reps, and here I got 3 or 4. And then it was really up to me to push as much as I could. So I just imagined myself laying on the bench press, tucking my elbows, tucking my shoulders, and really engaging the chest deep in the hole. And that's all I could get out of this exercise. But the pump was insane. Just after the chest flies, I couldn't bounce my pecs at all. I know you guys know that feeling when you're pumped and you go to bounce your pecs and it's just full of blood, so you can't. And I felt that after my 3rd set of flies, which I never feel after bench. And funnily enough, after I hit bench a couple days ago, I was stronger on the hammer incline. So the pre-exhaustion and the muscle activation from the flies may have even been more than the bench press. So just something to note. And here, this set, the last chest set I got from John Meadows. I'll put a little picture here. He uploaded a video yesterday, or maybe late this morning or something. And I commented and he commented back. And you guys are probably gonna hear me talk about him in every video, but his knowledge of nutrition and training is pretty awesome. And he's been competing for about 30 years and just went pro. So he has been around the block more so than a lot of IFBB pros. And I think he really knows his shit, and I respect him a lot. So this was my last set, my challenge set with 20-pound dumbbell flies, focusing on getting it down to where I'm comfortable and then letting it even stretch even more. So you guys probably saw me doing that. Took about a minute for that set. Same machine, same camera troll, did like 10 assisted dips. So I was supersetting, going from chest fly to assist the dips, and then on the last one I did like double the chest flies, bringing it all the way down and then letting it open, and then I went on to the dips. All right, so that was it for chest, delts and triceps and some abs. Did a couple working sets, a set with 20 pounds, a set with 25 pounds, and here I am busting out the 25 pounds again. Each time I supersetted with front raises, 40 pounds. But again, this is the challenge set, so the previous 2 working supersets were not to complete failure. They were to RPE 8 or 9. And here you're gonna see me go to complete failure. So this is about 20 reps in, and the guy behind me is trolling me, trying to ask me if I'm using that rope, and I was just disregarding him because I really hate when people do that. But this is me just trying to bust out the rest of the reps any way I can. I'm at like maybe 30 reps here, but as you can see, the pump in my chest and my delts is ridiculous. So I really enjoyed how I felt this workout. And then hopped right into these front raises. So pretty much on this last drop or superset where I was going RPE 10 or just going as much as I mentally and physically could, I was able to squeeze out like 20 reps here. So no pain in the biceps, no pain in the shoulders. Be careful with this exercise. I'm only using 40 pounds. I could never imagine using more than 50. So this isn't something you're gonna wanna keep in your arsenal every single workout, but as you try to add on to your delts, this is something good to have as an exercise that you perform on a semi-regular basis, but you shouldn't neglect the pressing. I just kind of hate overhead pressing right now. It feels on my delts. I just feel it in my elbows and shoulders and not in my muscles. And now looking super small from the side, trying to get the triceps to grow. So I did about 3 intense sets with this exercise that I'm trying to do. It's pretty much a 1-arm reverse cable press down. I want to get like a grip that wraps around my wrist so I can go with like a neutral hand and extend it back. But I don't know, I haven't even looked that up, and it's really not that big of a deal because I do feel it a lot doing it this way. And again, keeping everything live speed, so if you guys are bored of the workout, skip a couple minutes in to see some food, but this is how I'm training. So everything you guys see me do, I get from other people that have better physiques than me or have been lifting longer than me or who are more knowledgeable than me. So I'm just trying to emulate them to be my best. And if you guys want to watch, I suggest you do and give it a shot. So like I said, a few sets on that. Last set I went to failure, and then here I did 3 sets as well with rope press down, supersetted with this little bench, and then I did 3 sets of leg raises for 10 reps, paused with 2 sets of 70-pound side bends. So obliques are something that I have developed, and I like to just hit them heavy once or twice, or 1 or 2 sets a week, and that's it. I don't have to mess with doing tons of volume. I see people in the gym doing like side-to-side ab crunches and shit for like 20 minutes. It's a fucking waste of time. So just do a couple heavy sets of whatever ab exercise you want to hit, and you'll be good to go. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the voiceover. Sorry I'm so boring and out of it, but trying to get this videos out to you guys and wake my ass up. So peace and thanks, guys. All right, it's post chest workout. It's actually a very awesome workout, much different than my strength training style. So I'm excited to keep that stuff in. Been watching a lot of John Meadows' stuff. And speaking of, you guys already know the post-workout routine, 50 grams of whey isolate. Here we have 25 grams of branched cyclic dextrin from Glycofuse, and I just feel like having a banana today post-workout. Even though I should have 50 grams of this, I'm gonna have 25 carbs of banana and 25 of that. Got my creatine in there, but Glycofuse, the beauty of this is this ingredient right here. Now you can hate on it all you want, love it all you want, research it all you want. Basically, what highly branched cyclic dextrin is, it's a low osmolarity, high molecular weight carb, meaning it doesn't cause any insulin response and it clears the stomach extremely quickly. You just have to make sure to mix about 25 grams of carbs from it with 12 ounces of water so it doesn't sit in your stomach, but that's what it looks like when you mix it. So very clear. And now I've just got to, oh yeah, if you guys really want to know more about it, research it yourself. I'm not a scientist yet. And then I'm loading up on the rest of the supplements I need to partition for the day. And we are lucky enough, speaking of Rich Piana, to be blessed with this second episode of his Bigger by the Day series. So I'll let you guys watch me make this shit as I learn some
So, I'm doing my usual
some Rich Piana-ish.
liver pills and
You guys in the cabinet, I guess. Gangsta today.